Search is on for the vandal who covered one of Pablo Picasso's masterpieces in spray paint and got away.
I'm from the south, go to my neck, go to my mouth. Riding around, bass in the trunk, and I got it loud. Do what I want, making a scene, bringing them out. They tuning in, I got the sound. Now that I'm on, now popping out. Pop my color like 3-6 Mafia. But my dogs and they ain't nothing stopping us. Ain't no one around it, we have to go round them up. It's a marathon, go ahead and run it up. Put on the team, day by the day. They want a verse, they got away. I put in work, right on my plate. They call me skinny, my name Hawaii. Switching on dubs and I pop and I want it. I said my
y'all, with 3TV back at you with another episode. We got the legendary, the one and only Conquista, bro. What's up, man?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. We're here. Look at this. Look at this badass fucking mammoth. So we're here in the Museum of South Texas History. Francisco Guajardo gave us permission to hang out here and shoot some film. So yeah.
Cool, bro. So let's talk about the people who don't know who you are, bro. People who are oblivious, who've never heard of you. Go ahead and let the people know who Conquista is.
I'm a visual artist, a painter, social sculptor, all types of art, really. I'm involved with all types of art, but I'm also an activist, and I use my art to defend the people.
A lot of people don't know you're world famous, bro. Can you explain to the audience how your name got brought to light and became so well known?
I started with like graffiti. I guess that was like my initiation to the art world, and graffiti is what put me up and made me world famous. Specifically, the intervention over Picasso. Writing history over history.
Dang, bro, that's crazy to think about. What was the purpose of the whole graffitiing over the Picasso?
Well, that's where my name comes from. So Conquista is in reference to the Inquisition and colonization, imperialism, and I kind of took back that word when I was a child, and I would listen to the story of Christopher Columbus and Hernan Cortés and the conquistadors. It never sat well with me. And now Conquista means like an intervention of graffiti, of Picasso. It doesn't just mean like white people pillaging over the natives.
The way I seen it is like you kind of conquering the Spaniards in the art world.
Exactly. So Picasso's actually from Spain. So there's an irony there for sure. Most people don't really get that. You do though. But the museum people, they know.
That's crazy to think about too, because I know after that happened, there was a lot of like a kind of like a line drawn in the sand with people who whether agreed with you or supported you, and some people who were just like upset about it. How do you feel about that?
Well, the people that disagree are just racist, because I'm not. I mean, I didn't bring sickness. I didn't kill anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. I'm a painter. But they're mad because I'm touching on a point, the history of this land and the Conquista, and that is a sore subject for a lot of people because they don't want to face what their ancestors did.
Yeah, and then obviously that happened. You did what you had to do, served your time. Coming back out, what was it like being reintroduced into the art world after your release?
Well, I went back to art school. I went to the University of Houston. I had 1 semester left, and when the professors spoke to me, it was different already because I had done things. I had been in the museum world, and some of my professors hadn't. So in a way, like, how do they say the student surpassed the teacher in a way, and really because the people in museums are either dead or they're like in their 70s and they're professors in a university and it's the hardest thing, really. Like the NFL recruits hundreds of people every year. The museum world doesn't recruit anyone, and somehow I broke in.
And what does it feel like coming from a small town in a rural area where you're from to be able to be under the same roof as these other big artists like Picasso's and these other big names in the art world? What does it feel like to be in the same category with them?
Honestly, every day I have to believe, like, who I am in my life. That's how amazing it is, and it's like a snowball effect now. It's only getting more intense day by day. I mean, last week I got to meet Grupo Frontera. That was fucking crazy, dude. And it wasn't even like life just brings you. I actually got to meet the drummer from Intocable, and they're from San Ignacio. That's where I'm doing the project there. We're painting Michael Tracy, who is a legend in the art world. He died last year. But anyways, I got to meet the drummer, and they want me to paint a mural over there because they're from San Ignacio. And it's just life, you know. If you, it's like the quote of luck is hard work. When hard work meets opportunity, and I've done the homework, man.
That's good, man. And you know, coming from that, man, I feel like life, you know, when you're relentless with what you want, like you are, and a lot of other people who are in the arts, like the universe has no other choice but to give you what you want. I feel like you're the epitome of that. I feel like, and also right now it's just the start of everything, bro. Let the people know where around your where they can find your art at.
Well, I mean, you can find me on social media, or you could just Google my name and you'll find something. But really, for me, art is inspiring other people. Like today, when we were at the conference today here at the museum, several people, I could feel they were inspired. And it's not even about art. It's about whatever you love to do, you know, whether it's taking care of your family or going to your job, you know. And if I can inspire people, then I do believe that I'm an artist.
Yeah. And going back to the conference, bro, they're speaking, and in Conquista fashion, you stand up and you give your opinion on what you feel as far as like a voice for the community. And people felt a little bit of uncomfortable. People were kind of shocked. I was like, oh dang, like pull out the camera and like record this. But what does it feel like to be that voice for the community, bro?
I mean, all I spoke about is like the community deserves like water and sidewalks and street signs that don't put in danger our children. I don't really feel like I'm saying something controversial. It's just, hey, like everybody turns the face and they just ignore, but the politicians are still getting paid with our taxes. So, I mean, Francisco invited me. He knows how I am and who I am, and I actually thought he wanted me here for that reason, more than painting, honestly.
My name is Francisco Guajardo. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Museum of South Texas History in Edinburg, Texas. You know, Uriel is a talented artist, but perhaps his superpower is not that he's an artist, but that he comes from where he comes, and that he believes in that very deeply. And so his storytelling emanates from that. I'm grateful the UT sponsored this event. And, you know, I'm not a Longhorn. I went to U of H, but I'm grateful that they sponsored this whole event and brought the community together.
And then being part of the community, man, just to let the people know, you're a muralist, obviously. You have work all the way from here to Brownsville, New York. Where else can they find, like, your actual murals and stuff?
Well, I have murals almost in every city in the Valley, but San Antonio, Houston, Austin. I've painted in New York. I've painted in Monterrey. I've painted in southern Mexico. But now most of my work, I'm just focused in the museum world and like putting my work in the museums. That way they can actually take care of it and like, you know, like here everything is climate controlled and UV protected and all that. So for me to be successful as an artist, I need to just be involved with museums specifically.
Yeah. Is there a mural that you have that's like out on the street that stands out that you like the most?
Yeah, the one here in Edinburg, my hometown. That's the world famous mural. And I've gotten to meet Grupo Frontera, and we painted them there. Gotten to meet Pablo Picasso, and we painted them there as well. And I'm just proud because it's my hometown.
Yeah. What's your prediction as far as like what the Valley's gonna come to, or what like for the future for the Valley?
Well, the Valley right now is gonna become like the new Silicon Valley, like California was. But now, since the Valley has so many resources, like just Mexico being our neighbor, we have. There's this phrase that Richard Cortez coined. It's called what was it? Realplex, and the Realplex is this concept of if you put the Valley together, we have more schools, more hospitals, more food, more everything, more resources in general than San Antonio, Houston, Austin, and I mean it really like. I wish, I don't even want to talk about it because I don't want more people moving here, but the Valley is getting gentrified and it's inevitable. You know, it's a good, safe place to have a family. So, like, the richest man in the world lives here. You know?
What's the future look like for Conquista you as a person?
Me, I mean, just keep growing with the museums, doing the same thing. Because I feel like I'm at a good pace right now, and I just gotta keep on kicking ass. Like the fact that I got to paint Michael Tracy. Michael Tracy is prolific, and he actually put South Texas on the map. You know, even though San Ignacio is a little bit far from like McAllen, to New Yorkers and people in Miami, they still think like San Ignacio, South Texas, and it was an honor to paint Michael Tracy because he's had shows in MoMA and all the best museums in the country, and he's been prolific in every way. And if I could be like him, if I get to 70 years old, first of all, that's already a lot. But if I could do everything that he's done, I think I would be fulfilled.
Is there a message you want to leave for the world?
Just be respectful and be happy and take care of your family. That's all.
Well, that pretty much concludes our interview with Conquista. Make sure y'all tune in. Legendary of a person, legendary artist right here, legendary person, bro. And I really appreciate you taking the time to let me interview you, bro. And much love and success to your career, bro.
Thank you, boss.
Hell yeah.
Look at this fucking man.
This is crazy, ain't it? Sheesh.